Hello, welcome to Quantum Espresso tutorial series for beginners. This is Lab 7. Today we are going to learn about density of states and integrated density of states. Before calculating density of states, I would suggest you to do optimization process using VCRelax. Watch the videos for that from my channel. The value of E cut and K point should also be correct for greater accuracy. As well as the right choice of pseudo potential can also affect the plot of DOS and integrated DOS. Here I choose ultra soft pseudo potential PBE because it is a very efficient and accurate also. Actually, by DOS we can have an idea about how many numbers of Kohn-Sham state are at particular energy level. There are three steps are needed for calculating a DOS, density of states. Here first is SCF file, graphite.in. SCF file produce converse charge density, which is used by NSCF files. And in NSCF file, we choose the denser grid system, which can easily estimate how energy vary around the high symmetry points. And then third step is DOS file. First two files are compiled with pw command and last one is compiled with DOS command. Let's look into the folder. We have four files: SCF, NSCF, DOS and PB ultra soft pseudo potential file. Let's compare this SCF and NSCF file and recognize the major difference. Open these two files in Notepad. This is normal SCF file, which we have also used in our previous videos. You can download all this file from description box, which given below to the videos, or you can learn how to write from my previous videos. Look into the NSCF file. The calculation is equal to NSCF and verbosity is high because we want to print all K points in a file. So we keep verbosity is high. Here n band is equal to 16 because when we ran SCF we had noticed that there are 12 Kohn-Sham state in SCF output. So generally we add 4 more conduction state. So n band is equal to 16 right here. And if you don't know right smearing method for your system, then I suggest you to choose a tetrahedra broadening for smooth smearing. And finally we have a denser K point grid compared to SCF. Here we use a 22, 22, 10, 0, 0, 0 K points. SCF file is saved as graphite.in, save in a lab 7 folder here, and NSCF file is saved as nscf.in in a same folder. Now open DOS file with Notepad. Here we use only DOS section, and in DOS section delta E is equal to 0.1, which is saved as dos.in file in a same folder. Now we want to compile these all three files, so we write a command pw, input file is graphite.in and output file is graphite.out. First two files will compile with pw and last is compiled with DOS command. So for NSCF pw nscf.in and for output nscf.out. Now DOS.in is compiled with DOS command. So DOS input file is dos.in and output file is dos.out. Save this file as a batch file. So save as, here I wrote name autorun.bat and save in a same folder. Now press shift and right mouse button and open command windows. Just type autorun.bat and press enter. The process is running now. Wait for 10 to 15 minutes to complete the process. Here all output file is compiled well. So dos.out, nscf.out and graphite.out. Now open graphite.out. Here you can easily see the number of electrons in calculation is 16 and number of constant state is 12. So we add 4, then NBND is equal to 16 in NSCF file, and in NSCF file you can see constant state is calculated is 16. Now close the NSCF file, and for output we will open pwscf.dos file. Here you can see energy, density of state and integrated density of state column, and look into energy. There is a difference 0.1, means delta we wrote delta E is equal to 0.1 in DOS, so there is a 0.1 difference in energy. Now open Excel file and open this DOS file, then compare then open pwscf DOS file. Here open, then fix width, next and finish. So we have a 3 column. Now remove this E for me or paste E for me to the other cell for future reference, and remove this hashtag from E energy. Now select this 3 column by shift control and down arrow key. Insert graph, scatter graph without points, smooth line. There is a graph. Right click on a graph and move chart in a new sheet. Right, it was here is our chart, but it is not good. So first of all we choose this line and format data series, and is secondary series, assign as a secondary series. So this is a internal DOS line and this is a DOS line. Now choose this vertical axis, just a minute. Choose this vertical axis and right click and format axis, then axis label set as a low, axis labels set as low, then this graph is good. Now now we want to move this 0 line, means this line, to Fermi line. So we know the Fermi energy is 5.4554. Copy this Fermi energy line and open the chart again and select the energy from horizontal axis and format axis, and axis value change with the Fermi number and close. Here you can see that our vertical line is set to the Fermi level. Okay. Now I want to add a chart title. So write a chart title, density of state, oh, and integrated density of state. Then I want to, okay, for graphite, now again layout, assign the label to the axis. So for horizontal axis, we know that on horizontal axis there is energy in EV. So again, layout, axis title, right here energy in EV, electron volt, capital V. Okay, now I want to assign primary and secondary horizontal line, vertical line, primary and secondary vertical line. So primary vertical line, here we know that a primary vertical line is a TOS, so density of states, and secondary horizontal line, secondary vertical line is integrated density of state, so integrated TOS. Now choose legend at below to the graph, so DOS E and integrated DOS E is under the graph. Now I want to border this plot area, so choose the plot area, total plot area, and then right click, format plot area, and border solid line and choose black color. Now if you want to remove the grid line, so if you remove the grid line, so open a layout and primary horizontal grid lines and none. This is a better graph for research work. Thank you for watching my videos.